Once you get through your emotions, you still have to do the work. The work is the emotions, right? How many people have you seen accomplish great things on this earth tangibly, but still are miserable? And you're like, how are they so miserable? If I had this, if I had their money, if I had their status, I would do this, and this. It's about truly being happy on the inside. Happiness is not about what we attain. Happiness is a state of being. We've said this many times before. And no matter what, people hear it the way they want to hear it. I know that my tone sounds condescending. That's not going to change the message, right? If you're listening for the message is still there, which is why I say you have to know how to get through emotions. Triggers are emotions. Other things that make us feel like we can't do something past our limitations are emotions. Remember, emotions are not bad, but there's something attached to them because we have been trained to be a certain way, right? Our belief system is trained to make us feel a certain way. If you believe you ain't crap, then anything that happens around you, you're gonna feel you ain't crap. And you deserve crap, and only crap. But if you have been fed confidence and you only know confidence, then you're gonna only speak confidence. And to someone else, it might look like arrogance. That's fine. This is understanding your emotions by doing the work. Because when you do the actual work of your emotions, no matter what you go out and do in the physical world, you will not be shaken as fast or fall apart as fast as others because you know you have something else to rely on. You know you have something other than tangible things that other people deem valuable, right? Because remember, everything that we whereby have, this is all consumer, right? We all talk about how we create stuff and everything, but guess what? Most stuff we create because we live in a consumer state of being is for profit, right? So we're just feeding into other people's ideas, which I think is beautiful, and we're giving it profit. Nothing wrong with that. But when the emotional state behind it is, I have to do it to appease others, then you're not creating art, you're just creating content. I don't feel that that's a bad thing either because I think all content is relevant as far as helping the human understand how to decipher discernment. We are at a place in time in media where we have a choice to decide what we believe. Before, we were fed what we had to believe, and it was everywhere, and it was on every TV and every magazine. Somebody chose exactly what America and the rest of the world would see and read and understand. And that's what we took on as our own emotions. Now we have so much content that we get to decide what's real, what's not real, what's genuine, what's not genuine. That's why doing the work is important, right? I've had people where they get in the comments and they're expressing their emotions. My biggest thing, and I always talk about it, is my tone. Ever since I've been a kid, I've been talking about my tone. My tone is my tone. Most people hear a parentified tone or a know-it-all tone. Get over it. I got over it because I used to beat myself over it trying to like sound a certain way for people. Like you see a lot of celebrities talking about their real voice and natural voice. Like this is my real voice. My fake voice when I was not doing the work, trying to appease everyone. Hi everyone, how's it going? Oh my God, that's great. Yeah, so totally. Oh my God, no, I didn't mean it that way. I didn't, that is not me. Listen, I am a loving, genuine, kind person. I do not need to change my tone to that of how you talk to a puppy to get someone to listen to me. If I have to do that, then your emotions are way too triggered and you probably should not follow me or listen to me or anyone else who triggers you. But if you're able to sit through those triggers and ask yourself, this person is not saying anything mean or maliceful. They're not even being condescending. That's just how they present themselves. So what is the message that they're trying to convey? When you can do that, that's doing the work, right? Everything in this human life that we get upset about is another human. May it be from how they control to how they talk to what we have to deal with in the government and our families and everything else. These are other human beings creating other human issues. This is not the universe. This is not the natural law. The natural law does not come and bother us about bills, right? The sun comes up, the sun goes down. It's not saying, where's my check or where's my cut, right? Humans created this thing of bills and other stuff and stress that we then take on as our life and culture. And then we breed our whole thoughts and being around other humans' thoughts about thoughts, right? So if you know how to do the work, if you are choosing to do the work, if you want to do the work, it's about learning how to listen to your emotions without getting upset. You're going to get upset. Getting upset happens. Getting upset is a good thing. I'm not telling people don't be pissed off or don't have emotions or try to be positive all the time. But there's a level to everything. Just like there's super hyper positivity and there's melancholy positivity. They both exist to me. You can be happy and kind of a sad boy. It works, right? You could be super happy and annoying. You could be the person who's super bitter all the time and super mean, or you can be that bitter person who's kind of funny, like a comedian, right? You know what I mean? There's always the duality. That's why I say you have to understand there's polarized versions of things, and then there's the dualistic side of it. And if you choose to walk that bridge, and if you choose to open your heart to listen, then you will see how to work with your emotions, work with other people's emotions, and utilize that energy to catalyze new things in you, new growth in you, new understanding in you. This is empathy, right? If I'm sympathizing and I'm getting upset about something, like I did a video and something about the AI and someone got upset and they were like, but you're so disheartening about it. You can't just say this. I mean, that's true. I could have said it more pleasant, but guess what? It doesn't change the fact that technology will advance. So once you get through your emotions, what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do next, right? Because it's not changing anything. If you have the money and the dollars to change it, do so. If you have the voice and the platform to help people be seen, do so. But simply complaining about it and not doing anything is not going to change the fact that it's happening. So this is where I tell people, learn how to tap into you, learn how to tune into you, so that when you start feeling certain things come through you that you're not familiar with, you don't run away from it. Because running away from looks like super defensiveness. Running away from it looks like calling people names for no reason and going out of their way to insult them and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, do you, boo? You're never gonna bother me. I only get offended when people are actually physically coming at me, because it's like, what is wrong with you? Who still does this? So archaic. I still got these hands though, don't get crazy. Anywho, as I said, learn how to walk through your emotions and do the work. And when you do that, then everything else will fall into place. And no matter, again, when they talk about people, when I said at the beginning, if you got a lot of money and all this, again, it really doesn't matter. Money does not bring happiness. And they say you can be the brokest poor person and be happy. Yes, because these are people who learn how to deal with their emotions and state of being and their condition of living. They're like, if I have to live this way and I have to be this way, then I may as well find the silver lining and the happiness and joy in it, and the pleasures and the comforts that I do have, and the struggles that I don't have to deal with, right? That's a true place of grace. That's a true place of gratitude. And then the universe loves to bless those who remain there. No, it's not easy to be there all the time, but that's where the discipline comes in. That's where doing the work and choosing to participate in this comes in. Again, you don't have to. It's all a game. This is all a game. You get to choose which game you play. Just other games get bigger benefits. So choose wisely. Love you.